The Washington Commanders recently announced that they will not be picking up the fifth-year option of edge defender Chase Young, making this upcoming season the final year of the former number 2 overall pick's rookie deal. Per usual, the Commanders are tripping. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Scott Procter, and I think you know the deal by now. You better at least. This is Procter's point of view, and as always, drop a like, drop a comment, and subscribe. And make sure you stay tuned to the end of this episode to see if you can guess when was the only time that there were 2 co-defensive rookies of the year. Also, if you do comment, make sure you stay tuned because the comment could be featured in a future video like this one right here. Shout out to my guy right here, man. We agree, man. LaMelo and Scoot Henderson, they're going to have the city of Charlotte buzzing with the Hornets if they make the right choice with the number 2 overall pick. But to this episode today, man, Chase Young will not have his 5th-year option picked up by the Commanders. And head coach Ron Rivera had this to say about the decision. Quote, "Chase gets it. He understands." End quote. Well, coach, I don't understand. Rivera went on to say, quote, "He'll come in and give everything he's got. Look what Duran did." End quote. Rivera is obviously referring to Duran Payne, the Commanders' star defensive tackle, but I don't know why. The Commanders actually did pick up Payne's 5th-year option last year, and he responded with a career-high 11.5 sacks in a Pro Bowl berth. Payne was then rewarded in March with a 4-year, $90 million deal. So why not, if you're the Commanders, follow this same process for Chase Young, the guy you selected with the number 2 overall pick in the 2020 NFL draft, who was dominant, absolutely dominant as a rookie on the way to Defensive Rookie of the Year honors. It makes absolutely no sense to allow one of the NFL's most talented young pass rushers to become a free agent next offseason. I understand the skepticism, of course. After suffering a torn ACL and ruptured patellar tendon in 2021, Chase Young missed 23 games before returning for the final 3 games of last season. But Young was dominant as a rookie and showed flashes of that even last season upon his return. He had 7.5 sacks as a rookie in the National Football League to go along with 4 forced fumbles and a scoop and score touchdown. And it's not just the pass rushing ability of Young either. Young, he's shown the ability to be a star in the run game, defending the run. Since his rookie season, his 88.9 Pro Football Focus run defense grade ranks 4th in the entire NFL. Even in the small sample size last season, after his return, he had 7 total pressures in just 3 games. What makes this decision to not pick up Young's 5th-year option even more disturbing and puzzling is the fact that fellow defensive end Montez Sweat, who's also a really talented young pass rusher, he's also entering the final year of his rookie deal. Those 2 stud edge defenders have combined for 50 tackles for loss or no gain since 2019. That's a lot. Now, Washington will have to likely choose between the 2 of them next season instead of locking one of them up now for the near future. And with Duran Payne's new $90 million deal, it's even more likely that Washington will be able to keep this impressive defensive line together. When Chase Young returns to his rookie year form this season, Coach Rivera and the Commanders are going to be sick to their stomach. Watch this. But back to the trivia question I posed at the top. Do you know the only time that there were 2 co-defensive rookies of the year? It was in 1980, and they were teammates. Atlanta Falcons linebackers Buddy Curry and Al Richardson were both co-defensive rookie of the years that season. Crazy stuff, right? But that's going to do it for this episode. As always, drop a like, drop a comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time right here on Procter's Point of View. Thanks for watching. Feel free to check out our other videos, and don't forget to smack that subscribe button down below while you're at it. Also, for more great and original content, head right over to bbmsports.com.